are number 10, Kira Boots. Number 11, Jada Teggy. Number 13, Jenna Teggy. Number 14, Sophie Polable. And number 24, Jazz Bennett. The Braves are coached by Mary Jo Huseman. She's assisted by Joe Sint. And now for your Indian Hill Braves. The starters this evening. Number 13, Maddie Antonucci. Number 20, Nina Price. Number 22, Ella Riggs. Number 23, Claire DeHamill. And number 33, Annie Isfording. The Braves are coached by Rachel Smith. She's assisted by Jenny McGee. Good luck to both Brave teams.
Okay, folks, good evening. Welcome to Monday evening, December 10th. Braves v. Braves. Indian Hill versus Talawanda. Talawanda is a team that beat a depleted Braves team out Talawanda last year, 37-35. Braves had no Emily Morera, no Nina Price, no Kate Mars last year. Claire and Maddie combined for 30 of the Braves' 35 points in that loss. Fortunately for Indian Hill, Addie Brown, the Talawanda point guard, has graduated and moved on to bigger and better things. She poured in 25 of Talawanda's 37 last year, so the Talawanda Braves, kind of a short-handed team. I think they've got 4 kids that don't also play JV. That's 4 of their starters. And Maddie Antonucci will jump center for Indian Hill. Maddie Antonucci, Annie Isfording, Nina Price, Claire DeHamill, and Ella Riggs on the floor for Indian Hill. Maddie controls the tip, as she frequently does. Claire's going to have an assist right off the bat as Ella Riggs lays it in. And the Braves go up 8 seconds in, 2-zip. Braves in another press. Good breakup. Good breakup of the press by Talawanda. But Nina Price gets back, knocks the ball away from Talawanda's ball handler. It would be Braves' ball. Nina Price working the ball around the top. Swings into Maddie Antonucci to Claire DeHamill in the corner. Is going to get a nice drive. Goes a long way long to the basket. That was a nice drive, but a poor finish. Run straight, Annie. There you go. That's good. That's a good defensive play by the freshman Annie Isfording. Didn't try to reach in, just did exactly what you're supposed to do in that situation. Sprint back and keep your hands away from the ball handler. Nina Price to the board on that possession. And the Talawanda Braves in something of a zone here as Nooch makes a split, drives, breaks down the defense, goes right to the hoop for a 4-zip Braves lead. 6:42 early here in the first quarter. And a held ball. It'll be Talawanda's possession on the alternate arrow. Braves come in tonight 4-1, having won a squeaker against Reading over the weekend by 60, 82-22. Where Reading had 50 turnovers maybe, 30 plus steals by the Braves. There's a long and brick-like shot, and Nina's going to get the board and work it up. Annie Isfording coming down the left side. Going to work it out to Claire DeHamill. Tried about a drive, but passed it off. Annie with a nice drive to the hoop, but can't get it to roll. Could have been better served to try to get a little better angle to the right and use the glass rather than go straight on. But that was a nice hard drive. I'd like to see that from Annie Isfording. Somebody better get down on the block. They've got this particular zone defense for Indian Hill. You've got a lot of ball pressure up, but they as you're watching it there, there were some open players down along the block, and they're going to have to be careful that they don't get so caught up in trying to ball pressure the ball that they forget about folks down low. Ella Riggs swings it around looking. Claire's going to try a three and nails it.
Three-point basket by Claire to Hamill.
DH being hot from the line. He's had at least 2 in the last 3 or 4 games.
Foul on Indian Hill, number 33. Annie Isfording, her first team first.
Annie Isfording with the foul. That's been a Braves bugaboo in every game so far, with the exception really of Reading. And in that case, it really didn't matter because they had such a huge lead that they could have put Carly Mike Corgi into the game and probably held serve. Polable gets the ball up top, and Annie Isfording, Ella Riggs on her, providing pressure. And that's some ineffective ball handling by number 14, Sophie Polable. That's Polable. Ella Riggs driving baseline, works the ball out. Annie Isfording to Nina Price. She's going to go strong and gets a nice 2-footer with the left hand. Of course, Nina being left-handed. And almost got the steal there. Nucci's going to have to stop the ball here with Polable. And we're going to have a
Talawanda, number 14, Sophie Polable, her first.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or Larry Eli's pronouncing it right. We'll go with Larry's Polable. 9-zip Braves here with 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Ella Riggs got good post position, but Claire got the feed in, but Ella couldn't hit the bucket there. Annie with a good, that's a foul. Yeah, Ella Riggs, with the nice reach in, grabbed and then kind of knocked the ball away and got grabbed. It looks like Polable's second. And already Talawanda getting into a bit of foul trouble with one of their starters. And again, they're not a deep team here, as again I mentioned at the outset that they only have 4 varsity players. Nucci trying one from deep, can't get the roll, but Annie goes up and gets a good board, attacks the basket well offensively, and gets a tie up. But the Braves our Braves will have the ball on the alternate possession. 4:14 left in the first quarter, 9-zip Braves. Nina Price will inbounds her Indian Hill, gets a nice, I think Annie was caught between trying to make the catch and go straight up and realized that she was not in a position, threw an unexpected pass back to Nina Price, which from that distance and that direction of pass she couldn't quite handle. Braves pressing, and there's going to be another turnover by Talawanda. The Talawanda Braves, coached by Mary Jo Huseman, who forever was the coach of Mercy High School, and of course Mercy being no more, having merged with Macaulay High School. But Mary Jo having retired, but apparently come back out of retirement. Claire D. Hamill with a nice kick out to Nina Price, who can't hit the shot, but Ella on the far side to get the board. Claire with a nice box out, but Nina's going to get a push, unfortunately. That was just an unlucky foul. She was leaning in a little bit too much and kind of everybody lost their bounce a little bit, and Nina's going to pick it up. We're going to have a timeout by the Talawanda Braves.
30-second timeout.
We're still stuck on the 9-zip score here with 3:35 left in the first quarter. Braves looking very strong defensively so far.
Fans, we always like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors. This year we have a lot of them, so I'm going to run through them very quickly.
So I'll shut up while Larry talks.
More about them later. Thanks to Human Orthopedics, Sibsy Klein, Grass Corps, Weiler Automotive, Huntington Bank, Dial One Security, National Heating and Air, Bob Summerall AAA Tire Company, Mid-American Pool Company, and Clayton Paving. Thank you to our sponsors.
It's nice to see, again, Braves 4-1, starting to get some love from the fans, and about 40 people or so in the stands here tonight, maybe a little bit more. See the entire Price family. My cohort on the broadcast for the live streams, Tom Price, Nina's dad. Kyra, somebody's going to get a foul on the floor. I don't know who that was.
On the floor by Indian Hill.
30.
That is by number 13, Maddie.
Oh, excuse me.
First team's third.
This referee kind of holds his fingers backwards from the normal nomenclature, so Nooch will pick up the foul. That's almost a travel. Claire with the steal on the very errant pass goes strong, and she's going to get fouled. Nope. You know, most other games, that's a foul. Claire's gotten called a few times on little touches in the back. There's a travel, and there's another travel. Or double dribble. Nooch makes a good play, but can't quite keep her balance, and the ball rolls out.
Into the game for Talawanda.
11 to zip now with 3:09 left. Indian Hill ahead.
Into the game for the first time for the Braves this evening, number 44, Kate Mars.
Venus and Mars steps onto the court for Indian Hill. Number 44, the senior, also goalie for the Indian Hill soccer team. Pull label unable to make any headway there, and swinging around, that's is that Jazz Bennett? Hits a 2 for the
basket by number 24, Jazz Bennett.
first basket here for Talawanda. Nina takes a dribble. Kate needs to swing that ball around. Kate, a rusty basketball player, played only part of the season last year, and just came back a week ago. It's only been in 2 games here. Claire's a recipient of an errant pass and puts it in. Claire now has 7 of the Braves' 13 points, taking her second steal. And there you go, Claire. Didn't move, stood there with her hands up. That's a good defensive play. And just by standing there,
number 35, Lauren James.
and Claire's going to take a seat. No, that was a good defensive play. Claire has a tendency sometimes to reach unnecessarily, and again, she's not going to steal the ball in that situation. Your best play for you kids at home is just to stand there with your hands up. Nina can't hit the shot on a nice feed from Maddie Antonucci. And Talawanda has the second basket as Nina and Maddie both hustling back but unable to catch up. Lauren got to catch up, all sweetie. And the Braves get bailed out by Talawanda stepping on the line. So 13-4 Indian Hill with 1:51 left here in the first. Ella Riggs going to try way long on the 3. Kate, you need to go right back up with that. Nina's going to work that around, and Ella Riggs is going to get thought she had an open look there, decided not to take it. Feeds into Nooch. She's going to turn, spin to her left. Oh, nice soft roll there. Couldn't quite get it. Lauren with the rebound and put the ball back and couldn't get it herself. So Indian Hill with a couple of point blank opportunities. Oh, that's a terrible call. That's a terrible call. All ball and underhanded. Well, good thing we got that on film, folks. And just a travel, but she gets away with it. And Kate Mars with the rebound. Got a little Jazz Bennett with a little shuffling happy feet. Nina's going to push it up, pop it out to Nooch, and Nooch is going to drive strong and gets fouled on her way to the hoop. And so with buck 25 left here in the first, Baby Nooch going to head to the line, shooting 2.
Her first. Team's third at the line, shooting 2 for the Braves is number 13, Maddie Antonucci.
Our thanks as always to Mike Antonucci for doing the books for the Braves. And
Number 11, Jada Teggy.
And of course Mama Nooch for doing all the stuff that she does with the Parents Club and everything. Maddie getting her second here. And
Second
knocks that one down for a 14-4 Braves lead. Breaks a 4-zip Talawanda run. Full label with the ball now. She's got Ella Riggs on her. And Jasmine and out top having a little bit of a difficulty with the ball, but nobody getting open for her. LJ playing defense. And Nooch is going to get the ball. And she's going to go, I think, coast to coast. Oh, nice pass off to Ella Riggs. Give Nooch an assist. And Ella Riggs with the bucket. Looks like we're going to have Claire DeHamel re-enter the game here in a second. Next dead ball situation. With the Braves up by a dozen. Hands straight up, girls. There you go. Go get to Lauren. Go to it, Lauren. Nice outlet. Good job, Lauren James. Kate goes strong, and she misses the bunny. Lauren, oops. Nina's going to go strong to the hoop, and she makes them pay. That's kind of some Matador defense there. Nina was going to go right to the bucket no matter what, and nobody stepped in on the help defense after Nina beat her initial defender. Nobody stepping in for Talawanda. And with time running out here, Kate Mars on the board. Indian Hill clinging to an 18-4 lead after one. So again, 18-4 Indian Hill. We'll be back in just a minute for the second quarter.
Fans, Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and the Christ Hospital Health Network provide comprehensive and quality care for the student athlete and the community. Indian Hill High School Medical Director Dr. Timothy Kremchek and athletic trainers Terry Conti and Elizabeth Moran are proud to keep the Braves on the field. Thanks to all of you.
So in a case of deja vu, the second quarter starts exactly like the first quarter ended, 18-4 Indian Hill. Claire DeHamel back into the game for Indian Hill, and Nina Price and Andy Ishfording are going to take a seat. So we got Claire DeHamel, Ella Riggs, Kate Mars, LJ, and Baby Nooch on the court for Indian Hill. Indian Hill's still running a, that's kind of a awkward looking, but Kate Mars with the board. And unfortunately she moved her butt when she hit the floor. Lost her balance. Kind of went up a pretty good strong rise for the rebound, but wasn't able to keep her balance coming down. And again, Kate, an exceptionally good athlete, but sort of rusty basketball-wise. Oh, Nooch is going to pick up her second, I believe.
Number 13, Maddie Antonucci, her second. Team's fifth.
And Annie Ishfording will immediately re-enter the game so that Maddie doesn't pick up any more fouls and hamstring the Braves later in the game, although so far it doesn't look like it'll be an issue. And Annie Ishfording playing tough D on the interior. Lauren James comes over to help out, and Talawanda loses the ball out of bounds, but gets it right back. And there we go. Active hands by the freshman Annie Ishfording. Taps it off of, girls, help her out, Ann. I think that's a situation where the girls don't realize who they've got in the game. Nice pick by Kate. Swings it around to LJ and Ella Riggs. Kate, that was not a good pass. There's a long outside shot, not going to go, and Venus with the rebound. That's number 11, And
one.
Claire DeHamel with a nice long pass to Ella Riggs, attacking the basket with impunity. And she's going to go for the old-fashioned three-point play. Fouls on Jada Teggy, who took that last long three for Talawanda. I know it's redundant. Any three is a long three, but they're all relative, I guess. And so far, Braves up 20-4, make it 21-4, with only about 40 seconds gone here in the second quarter. He's playing something of a trapping zone defense. Oh, there's a nice look. Oh, and Kate's going to get called for the foul. Rushing over there, she, again, Kate needs to not try to block a shot in that situation. The girl's got good position, go over. Just make life difficult for her. Don't pick up the foul. Don't try to do the spectacular play and block the shot. Just impede her line of vision. Make her hear footsteps, get your hands up, scream if you need to, but don't pick up the foul. Give this young lady 2 opportunities at the line, and Kuntz hits the second one.
Second free throw is good.
So 21-5 Indian Hill now. Ella Riggs is going to go strong, way short with the shot, but Kate's there on the boards, needs to swing it around. Claire makes a nice pass, and Ella's going to drive for the bucket. Can't get the... It's kind of a wild shot by Claire DeHamel. But, oh, that's a foul? Come on! Seriously? Well, I'm not going to win that argument because even though the ref was right there, he missed that pretty easy call. And Ella got hacked from behind there, and Sophie Polabel makes the bucket for Talawanda. Ella trying to go one-on-one, and Talawanda's in a sort of a matchup zone there. We've got basically, they're playing, right now they're playing a box, what is amounting...
number 44, Kate Mars.
Kate Mars hits the basket. They're basically playing right now a box and one, with Jazz Bennett guarding Claire DeHamel as the one. It's not a traditional box, but with a lot of shifting around. There's a nice drive, but it's not going to go. And Nina Price gets another, or excuse me, Annie Isherding with the board for Indian Hill. Nina Price looking to come in just a minute here. Claire around to Ella Riggs, and that was a little bit too much of a thread the needle that there was no eye of the needle to thread it through. So that was a nice spin move. And she gets up a left-handed shot, but that's way off the mark. Kate Mars with the rebound. And Claire will get another long pass up to Ella Riggs, who goes.
Basket by number 22.
That's about the 4th assist so far for DH here in the first half of the game. And Ella's been the recipient of a couple of those long passes, and Kate's going to get screened, and there she goes with the ball. Now, Kate, you're not going to score here. You're going to carry the ball, and you're going to miss the shot. That's where, again, Kate needs to settle. No fouls!
Nice coast to coast.
That's, again, a situation where Kate Mars needs to know the situation, appreciate the aggressiveness on the attack after getting the steal, but she's basically doing a one-on-two. Again, she's not in mid-season form, only having been back for a couple practices and a couple of games, and that's after a year's layoff for Kate.
The many options available for improving your landscape. For your landscape needs, contact Grass Core.
So again, knowing the time and situation, and knowing where your teammates are on the floor. Again, Kate not a spectacular ball handler either. So again, I appreciate the aggressiveness, and hopefully she would have made that. But again, maybe like to see her slow it down a little bit and give her teammates a chance to catch up. Well, Aya Al-Zubi gets her first action of the evening with 4:36 left in the second quarter and a 25-9 Indian Hill lead. And I almost had her an assist right out of the gate with Ella unable to put that one in as she did the last couple opportunities she had. But Talawanda returns the favor and throws the ball away. Braves are going to get some pressure here now from Talawanda. Nina makes a bad pass, trying to get it back to Claire. And the Braves turn it over. Yeah, Nina had plenty of, that was an unforced error. As a fantastic tennis player, Nina will appreciate the terminology. And that's good hands, Nina. Good defense. Good defense without fouling. Nina has exceptionally quick feet and those nice long arms. That's going to be off. Aya Zubi's going to grab the board. And there you go, Ella. That time, as opposed to the last one, which she pulled up short on the rebound, or excuse me, on the basket. She took her time, gave a little sort of half fake, and got her defender up in the air, picked up the foul. So she gets the bucket, and she's going to nail the free throw. Ella now with 11 on the evening. Claire with 7. Nina Price with 4 of the players that are on the court currently for Indian Hill. And there's a traveling call against Jazz Bennett of Talawanda. So 4 minutes left in the second quarter. 28-9 Indian Hill. Braves over Braves. Don't get in the trap, Aya. Oh, somebody needs to pop out. There you go. Cut over, Claire. There you go. Goes strong. And she's going to be shot.
Player control foul on Indian Hill, number 23, Claire to handle her first.
In the circle!
Team 7.
Is in the circle, sir. But I'm not going to win that call either. So, yeah, she was camped out under the basket, but there is no circle here in high school basketball, unlike college and the pros. Nothing to clearly define that situation. Not sure who that was on. Aya, maybe?
Foul on Indian Hill. Number 33, Annie Isfording in second.
My apologies to Aya. That was on Annie Isfording.
Shooting 2 free throws is number 14, Karen. Number 14, Sophie Polable.
Polable at the line, trying to
for the Braves. Number 13,
trying to get Talawanda into double digits. Maddie Antonucci returns for the Braves with Annie Isfording having picked up her second foul, and Maddie immediately makes her presence known by grabbing a board and then unfortunately turning it over. Get back, Aya. Run, Aya. Sprint. I think Aya got away with a little shove in the butt. Nina with the board. And there's a good slow down by Indian Hill. Nooch is going to take that and hit it. Nice little 12-footer by Baby Nooch. And a 30-9 Indian Hill lead with 3:06 left in the second quarter. And quick hands by Nooch, reaching in and knocking the ball away. And she's going to lead her own fast break and pop from the line and bears it.
That's good by Maddie Antonucci.
Maddie now with 7 for Indian Hill. And Nina's going to get a steal. And she gets a nice strong layup. And it looks like Mary Jo and Talawanda are going to talk things over on the sideline. 2:42 left here in the second quarter. 34-9 Indian Hill now.
7,000 vehicles at one location. Start your car shopping at Weiler.com. Jeff Weiler, a proud sponsor of Indian Hill Athletics.
Indian Hill went out to a 42-9 halftime lead against Reading on Saturday. Reading, not nearly the talented team. We're at the talent level of Talawanda. Talawanda much better. Braves playing a sight better themselves too. That was kind of a like playing a middle school rec team. No offense to Reading, but they are not even in the same league, philosophically speaking, as Indian Hill is this year. So Talawanda with the ball. Jazz Bennett will bring it up. Excuse me. Nina Price getting good hands in there. Yeah, that was Jazz Bennett bringing the ball up. Nina with a nice pass over to Ella Riggs, but she can't hit the ball, can't hit the shot, but it will be Braves ball out of bounds under their own basket. There's a nice feed in. Nina Danucci. Nina's gonna pick up an assist on the easy 2-foot layup by Maddie Antonucci. Maddie up to 9 points now. And Nina grabs the errant basketball and gets it up to Claire. Claire with a no look up to Aya, and let's see if Aya's gonna, no, she travels. Aya got her first bucket of the year against Reading.
Number 35, James.
And again, you'd like to see Aya take advantage of those opportunities and
Lauren James.
Look for her shot, but unfortunately Aya still is not of the mindset of putting the ball in the bucket. So again, hopefully she'll work on that and get her confidence level up for shooting, because she's going to be called on to do that as the year progresses. We have a jump ball. Again, Lauren James back into the game for Indian Hill, replacing Aya. So we got Ella Riggs, LJ, Baby Nooch, DH, and Neener on the floor for Indian Hill. Yeah, there's a nice feed. Maddie's going to go strong. Maddie's going to eat them up alive. They have no decent post players, and Maddie's got size and obviously a lot of skill on anybody they put in the game. And Claire with another steal. That's her third steal and layup, and she's now got 9 on the evening. 1:27 left in the second quarter, first half, and Braves out to a 40-9 lead.
Foul on Indian Hill, number 23, Claire to Hamill, her second. Team's 9th.
And you hear Larry Eli call that
At the line with a 1-on-1
for the Braves.
Talawanda, number 4.
Claire DeHamill with her second of the evening. And we're going to have Kate Venus and Mars coming in for the Braves.
Nothing but net for Maddie.
And we'll see who's going to, I would imagine Ella or Maddie Antonucci will take over ball handling duties for the Braves as Claire sits with 1:20 left after having picked up her second foul. So Nooch, Ella Riggs, and Claire DeHamill all three, with 3 fouls for Indian Hill. So a little mild foul trouble for Indian Hill, but at this point, it's not going to be an issue. Nooch brings the ball up, and she's going to, thought she's going to look for a shot. Nice pass in. Ella got a good inside position.
That's good by Ella Riggs.
Ella swung the ball around, or swung her body around rather, got the nice position. And there's a nice, get the ball up, and Ella's going to go for an easy bucket.
That's
just under a minute left here. So 44-11 Indian Hill, 45 seconds on the clock, and Ella can't quite corral that loose ball. So let's see what the Braves can nut up. Kate's going to get an easy opportunity here if she needs to slow down, go up strong, and she can't. Again, the rust not shaking off of Kate Mars. Maddie gets an easy rebound and put back, and we will not give Kate Mars an assist on that. She's going to another steal. Now let's see, just go up strong. You got a kid. Don't travel, please. There you go. Kate looking a little awkward there, but gets the job done. And Larry gets a little snarky, but he's absolutely correct. He finally gets one to fall. 48-11 Indian Hill, under 10 seconds. And
nice drive to the bucket by number 20.
See if Nooch tries to launch one here. Ella's going to go strong. And nails one at the buzzer. So the Braves hang half a century on Talawanda. with a 50-13 lead.
Halftime score, Indian Hill 50.
And folks, go do whatever you want to do for the next 10 minutes. We'll see you back here shortly. 50-13 Indian Hill. Okay, folks, here we are back for half number 2. Braves v. Braves. Indian Hill versus Talawanda. A nail biter of a first half. Indian Hill hitting the wait till the horn sounds. Indian Hill hitting the century mark for the first time, and as far as I know, maybe ever, but certainly in many, many years. Certainly, I don't know if the Nicole Bell and Sarah Arrington and Natalie Newton teams of the turn of the decade accomplished that feat, but Indian Hill putting 50 up in the first half against Talawanda.
Both teams have begun the second half on the floor.
Same 10 starters for both teams. Oh, nice block, Nucci. And Ella Riggs is going to get an easy bucket at the other end.
Basket by number 22, Ella Riggs.
Maddie didn't have to exactly put much hops on that particular block. Just stuck her hands up there and outreached the Talawanda player, and Annie's going to bring the ball up here and get it right over to Claire. Nooch with the ball up top, looking for some offense. And Ella's going to take a long three. And Nina with the board and gets the bucket to go. Nina now with 10 on the night. So looking up at the scoreboard, we've got Ella Riggs with 20, Maddie Antonucci with 13, Nina Price with 10, Claire DeHamel with 9. Good swift hands by Ella Riggs, and she'll start to break herself. Pop it over to Annie Ishverding, swings it back out to Claire. And I think Indian Hill going to try to run some offensive sets where they can. Claire's going to take a three from the corner and hits another. And the buckets are falling for Indian Hill. Claire now with 12 on the night. Moving out of last place on the Indian Hill starting 5 scoring wise. Oh, I take that back. Annie hasn't scored. Nooch with another strong board, and she's looking up. Feeds Ella Riggs. Oh, hit. Oh, show Annie Ishverding the love. Annie made a nice sprint up the court, cut right down the side of the lane. Nooch not feeding her on that pass, but Nina's going to go strong again. Gets her own board, puts it back up and in for Indian Hill. And Nina picks up her 12th points of the night. Now 59-13 Indian Hill. 5:35 left here in the third. Nice feed in to Teggy, but she's way short with the shot, and Nina Price with the board. It's Claire DeHamel, she'll bring it up. It's going to hit Nooch on the far side. And let's hope she makes, whoa, can't get it in. Somebody fouled inside.
Indian Hill, number 22, Ella Riggs.
Okay, I missed, I wasn't watching that particular part of the court, so I'm not sure what Ella maybe in attempting to turn and box. Maybe get called for the foul. I didn't see that one, but referee right there to make the call. So that's Kyra Coons, number 10, bringing it up for Talawanda. She's got the ball down the baseline. And Maddie Antonucci is going to pick up her third, unfortunately, for Indian Hill.
Foul on Indian Hill. Number 13, Maddie Antonucci, her third. Team's second.
And Jazz Bennett finally gets Talawanda on the board here in the second. Oh, Annie, look. Nina's going to go strong again. Nina's just, oh my goodness, she missed the shot. Now Nina's showing some good attack the basket mentality this evening, and another turnover infuriates Mary Jo Huseman, the Talawanda coach. Annie looking up top. Ella's got a shot, but passes it up. I think she could drive on Teggy anytime she wants. Help, nice feed in, but it got tipped away. And Nina Price comes up with a good steal, and she got fouled. It's going to be on 13, which is Jenna Teggy.
Number 13, Jada Teggy.
Jada, excuse me, Teggy. Nina attacking the basket with no resistance. She's got 14 now in the night, and it's 61-15 Indian Hill. And Nooch is going to get the steal. She's going to go strong herself. I can tell right there. Steal and coast to coast. It's getting to sound like a bit of a broken record, I am, but once again, Talawanda turns the ball over. Pole Abel can't handle the relatively simple pass.
Also into the game, number 4, Maddie Croucher.
We'll see how long Rachel Smith keeps Indian Hill's starters in the game here. With a 63-15 lead, 3:36 left here in the third. Maddie's looking for a cut down, and she's going to get a feed in and go in, out, up, down, and she draws the foul.
Foul on Talawanda.
So Nooch will go to the line, shooting 2.
Foul is on number 10.
Looks like
Karen Coons.
Kate, Venus, and Mars and LJ are going to enter the game here, and if Maddie makes the first, or if she misses the first, either way.
The game for the Braves, number 44, Kate Mars, and number
Ella Riggs and Nina Price
Lauren James.
get a well-deserved rest here. Again, Ella with 20 and Nina with 14 so far, and Maddie will try to get one here. She's got 15 on the night and make that 16 as she swishes her second free throw.
Free throw is good.
And Braves have forged their way to a 64-15 lead, 3:24 left. Annie Ishrading playing good defense up top. Kate gets her hands up. And I'll give Talawanda credit. They're still playing hard, still working it, despite being down by a lot. Nooch with the board. And that's the thing about the Braves is now maybe not with the current lineup. Oh, Long gets her shot. Oh, I thought that was clean, but she gets her shot blocked. Kind of had a low release. She turned, Lauren being left-handed, she kind of turned into, going to go right, trying to turn herself into the defender. And at first glance, I thought that was clean, but apparently not. So Lauren will go to the line for 2. Try and get her first points of the night, and she does.
First free throw is good.
And she hit her second. Nice soft touch by LJ. So 66-15 Indian Hill. And the Braves have opened up a 51-point lead. The the Indian Hill Braves, that is. And Nooch with a good hands and got the steal, but turned the ball right back over. Claire almost picked up her third. And Kate's going to get on the floor. Pole Abel inexplicably trying to do some fancy dribbling right out in front of herself. And with Kate and Claire right on her, that's not a wise choice. Claire's going to try. Well, she was off balance on that. Didn't have her feet squared, set under her. That was a nice pass by Kate Mars, working the ball around and everything. But Claire was inexplicably, just since she was wide open, not in a position to shoot.
Foul on Indian Hill. Number 35, Lauren James.
LJ picks up her first foul. That's the third on the team for the quarter.
Talawanda is number 10.
Ooh, Kyra. or Kara, I guess it's thinking is Kyra Kara Coons.
Number 20.
That was a something of a brick that went up there. Nina returns for Indian Hill, as does Aya Al-Zubi. And that's a short on the shot, and Nina immediately makes her presence known by grabbing the board. Nice pass in. Nice fake, Kate. Can't get the roll, but that was a nice shot. And Aya Al-Zubi with a fortuitous bounce comes up with a loose ball. And I don't know why Lauren's receiving the ball that far out from the basket. Nooch is going to try one from distance and can't get it. And Lauren with a strong board, puts it back and in. That's her first bucket of the night. She's got 4 now. Jazz Bennett will bring it up for Talawanda. Looks to the side. And another errant pass. Aya looking to slow it down now. Maddie's going to go strong. She got fouled. I think got a little brush to the face, but Nooch goes strong to the hoop. Picks up her 18th point of the night. And the Braves lead now up to 55. Still running that zone. That might have been a extra dribble there, but Braves in that 2-3. It's been fairly effective tonight, in part because, LJ was moving there. So she's going to pick up her second, I think, here, and the 4th on the team here in the second half.
Team's 4th at the line, shooting 2 for Talawanda again, number 10. Kieran Coons.
Well, she hit the rim that time. An improvement for Coons.
For Talawanda, number 13.
47 seconds left here in the third quarter. We'll see if the Braves start to empty their bench here as we get into the 4th. And Coons can't hit the second of her 2 free throws, and it remains 70-15 Indian Hill. 40 seconds left now as Nooch looks for an opportunity. Swings around to Kate Mars. Work it in. Goes strong, Lauren.
Basket by Lauren James.
Yeah, nobody in the game right now for Talawanda who can body up to LJ. And Lauren gets beat there on the baseline for a Talawanda basket, but yeah, Lauren, if she flashes the low post and gets herself some position, that's a foul. Just a bit of a foul. Nina will go to the line shooting 2 with 11 seconds left in the game, or excuse me, in the third quarter.
Foul is on number 42, Abigail Wessel, her 3rd. At the line shooting 2 for the Braves.
I believe this is Nina's first trip to the line tonight. Braves haven't gone to the line too much, despite their huge lead. You would think they would have scored a few more from the line, but they haven't. A couple Ella Riggs free throws and a couple Lauren James and a couple Maddie Antonucci ones, but they kind of haven't really needed to go to the line, and Talawanda hasn't fouled that much either in the shooting process or having not gotten themselves into bonus situations. So with 4 seconds left, 4 seconds, Nina. With 4 seconds left, Indian Hill will inbounds. And Kate Mars launches a prayer. God does not answer that one. But Braves maintain that 55-point margin here heading into the 4th, 72-17. We'll be back in just a minute.
They're your local source for real estate, mortgage, insurance, title, relocation, and home service needs. Go to www.sipsykline.com. Sipsy Klein is a proud sponsor of Indian Hill Athletics. Huntington Bank is another one of our committed sponsors. Huntington is committed also to doing the right thing for its customers, colleagues, shareholders, and communities. They're ready to help in person, online, or on the phone. Huntington Bank, a proud sponsor of Indian Hill Athletics.
Okay, back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Rachel trying to find some teachable moments here in this game. Something to do with the last free throw. So we're going to start the fourth quarter with two of the starters left, Nina Price and Ella Riggs, along with Lauren James, Kate Mars, and Aya Alzubi. As the other Braves starters get a well-deserved rest. Aya's going to get a tie up there, I believe, if she doesn't tackle. Tackle that girl. Could have been a foul on Aya, could have been a traveling call on Talawanda as the girl kind of rolled over when she had possession of the ball. But Braves will get the ball on the alternative possession. And we'll see what nice pass in, Nina Price. Kate Mars gets the roll. Has a nice flash. Kate got good position. Nina, with her height and long arms, able to look over shorter defenders on Talawanda, make the nice entry pass. There's Bennett with a shot for Talawanda. LJ with the board, gets it out to Kate Mars. And Kate, you're not a combo guard. She's going to get up ahead of steam. Wisely flips it off to Ella Riggs on the side. Ella's going to make a nice cut. Nina feeds her. Nina with another assist. Ella Riggs with another relatively easy layup. And Ella's got 22 points on the night now for Indian Hill. LJ bodying up Talawanda's post player, and there's a kick out and a kind of a wild looking shot, as most of them have been for Talawanda, as Jazz Bennett puts up a little bit of a prayer. Ella Riggs thought about it, looked away, put it up anyway, unable to hit the three. And we're going to let Paul Abel go coast to coast on that.
Coast to coast.
Sort of a
By number 14, so it'll be Paul Abel.
multiple matador defense by Indian Hill, or so you can hear my dripping sarcasm, lack of defense by the Braves, the Indian Hill Braves, that is, on that particular possession. And Nina's going to go offensive foul. Somebody.
Illegal screen, personal foul on number 35.
Oh, LJ off the ball.
Lauren James, her third.
And that'll be
James fifth.
Lauren's third, and as you heard Larry Eli mention, the fifth on Indian Hill. So 76-19 with just under 6 now left in the game. And there's going to be a turnover for Talawanda. They've got a couple of their JV players in their game now. Again, Talawanda really looking when they came out for warm-ups, like they only had 4 true varsity players. Not that unlike Indian Hill of a few years ago, where Coach Arrington, Chris that is, having 5 pure varsity players and the rest of the girls either playing JV or being swing players. Take the shot, LJ. That's long. Ella Riggs with a good board. And she's got 24 now on the night.
22, Ella Riggs.
On the rebound. No assist to Lauren James on that missed shot. Good board on the weak side by Ella Riggs. Nobody boxing her out. And again, raising a 2-3. Just forcing shots like that. Right on script. Shots like that from Talawanda. And the Braves running a 5-out, except Lauren having camped out there on the baseline. That's a double dribble. And we'll see Ish and DH, the middle of the Braves soccer defensive back line, re-enter the game for Indian Hill. See if we can get Annie on the board here. She's done a fantastic job tonight, as she always has done in each of her now 6 varsity games, and 5 of those being wins, and I'm including tonight, of course. Claire gets a steal and is going to slow it down a little bit and try to run some, not run some clock, but try to at least get through the offensive sets here. And sporting thing to do with Indian Hill up by Claire gets a bit of a prayer, and they are now up by 61 with 4:09 left, 80-19. That's going to be another errant shot. Kate went up too early on that board, and Annie Isherding will grab it. Grab the errant rebound. Well, that was a nice cut through, and Kate didn't get the love back from Ella Riggs. We tried the same thing with Nina cutting through, and unfortunately Nina going up with her weak hand, that would be the right, unable to convert. But again, they're making the cuts like they're supposed to be. You can hear Claire yelling to her teammates, "No foul, no foul." And at this point, there's no point in fouling anybody. The Braves are just again trying to run their offense and slowly take a little bit of the air out of the ball, but I know there's a turnover. Annie Isherding gets a little bit of happy feet. Nooch will come back in for Kate Mars. And the Braves, now with 3 minutes left in the game, have their 5 starters back on the court. Again, Indian Hill not a deep team either. They go typically 8 players. Less than that if it's a really tight game, which they haven't had much of yet so far this year. Again in a 2-3, and there's going to be, Nina not able to get her hands up in time for that rocket ricochet off the backboard by another hard shot by Talawanda. Talawanda's got the brick house for the piggies built already with all the bricks they've created tonight. And nice thread of the needle, and Polable is able to get a bucket.
Nice inbounds play from Sophie Polable for 2.
They're able to get the pass in between 2 Braves defenders, Maddie and I'm not sure who the other one is. Nooch is going to go strong to the bucket. Can't get the hoop, but she gets fouled on her way in. She'll be shooting 2. So 2:31 left. Braves have had their 60-point lead cut down now to 57. Nooch will try to get it back up. She gets it back up to 58. Maddie now with 19 on the night, looking for her 20th point. Can't make it fall. So on the floor right now, we've got a whole lot of points. Another nice interior pass. And shot is going to get a Claire tip that ball over to Ella Riggs, and Ella's going to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, on the court right now, Nooch is going to take another shot and can't get the friendly roll. Ella Riggs with 24 on the evening, Claire DeHamel with 14, Nina Price with 14, Maddie Antonucci with 19, and Ella with a steal, and she's going to get 2 more here, I believe. Nope, can't get the roll. Got a steal. Running out of gas here are the Braves. 2 minutes left now. 81-23 Indian Hill. Claire trying to get a nice little soccer kick. And Ella with the board. And we'll walk it up, will Claire DeHamel. Again, Indian Hill is going to run offensive sets. We'll see. Oh, I thought Ella Riggs was wide open. I thought they would have fed her there. Oh, Claire. Nina's going to go get the bucket. Nope, can't hit. Yeah, there were 2 or 3. Claire DeHamel being the last of those, cutting through the lane that wide open, and Braves choosing not to feed them the ball and show them the love. So with 1:10 left, 81-23 Indian Hill. We'll see what Indian Hill's going to do. Nooch is going to go strong. Can't get the bucket, but she'll go to the line again. That's 6th or 7th team foul. Irrelevant because Nooch is going to shoot 2 either way. That's number 42's 4th personal. Nooch with 1 minute left is going to get 2 at the line. Gets her first, gets up to her 20th point. And Nooch gets her second.
Well, the free throws are good.
So, lead back up to 60. Indian Hill still playing tough defense. And Coons will Oh, just get one that rolls out. That was actually a much better looking shot by Kara Coons than her free throws ever are. And Braves board and take it up, and 40 seconds left. We'll see if they're going to run their offense or if they're just going to milk some clock. "30 seconds now in the game." So the Braves are, I think, safe to say, with 20 seconds left in a 60-point lead, we can call this game in favor of Indian Hill. Just working the ball around. We'll see with 10 seconds left here if somebody's going to take a shot or if they're just going to milk it out. 5, 4, 3. And Nooch is going to try one for 3. Can't get it to roll. Well, folks, not exactly a nail biter, but Braves pull off a 60-point squeaker, 83-23. Braves in action again on Wednesday, heading off to Marymount. I would like to thank my buddy Will, Get Me to the Church on Time Church, for his camera work. And I'm Chucky, not from Kentucky. So we're out. Bye-bye.